Good day, mothers. Welcome back again to our mom to mom talk. I'm not very happy this afternoon at all. Since last night, I have just been upset. At about 9:10 yesterday, on one of the platforms that I administrate, that I have to keep checking what is being posted there, because Nigerians can post some very terrible things, and it is one of the terrible things I'm about to talk about this afternoon. And at about 9:10, I just clicked on the video that was just posted, and my heart sank. It broke first, then it sank. It was a video of 3 siblings having sex and laughing about it. Now, the eldest one was the one who positioned the camera, pressed play, made sure it was recording, climbed the bed, and then her younger brother came from behind, and then she was using her tongue to lick the vagina of the little girl who was lying in front of her. My heart was racing, was palpitating. It was a 30-second video, but I couldn't go past 12 seconds. I had to switch off. And I literally cried last night. I wept. And I still feel like crying because I am a mom. And I am beginning to ask a question. Where have we missed it as mothers? What is going on here? What is happening to the children that God gave to us? Some of us, I'm inclusive, pleaded to God, cried day and night when we waited for some time. Father, give me a children, just like Hannah prayed. Give me a child lest I die. And then God brought the children. And then we have left them. To who? Doing what? Now, I know the lockdown has not helped at all. The coronavirus pandemic hullabaloo has not helped at all. Because the children were pulled out of school and kept at home so that they can be safe. Wonderful. Good. Excellent, because we must keep the kids safe. But I ask a question. All of a sudden, businesses are allowed to open. Workers are permitted to go back to work, to close by 3 o'clock, whatever the plan is. But I am asking a question this afternoon that I have been asking since they said businesses can open, workers can return, those ministry workers can go back to work, and then schools are still shut. I'm asking, please, somebody should help me. Maybe I'm not thinking straight. Now, if parents are going to work and businesses are allowed to open, who is with the kids? Who are with our children? Who are they with? Now, I know the same question is applicable to me, but my kids are grown. But even as they are grown, I cannot stay longer than 2 o'clock here. And it will go with maybe 20 calls home to them. But how about parents who have children that are still in their formative years and they are left at home by themselves? Some of them are taking them to their place of business. How are they keeping safe there? Now, some of them are at home. Online classes are also going on at home, and the kids are at home on the internet alone, zero supervision, because classes have to hold online. And some of them are being supervised by house helps or cousins or nieces, and the parents are at work. How then are we going to monitor what they are watching? If only that some of us could have seen this video with me, you will know how I feel. My mind went in 1 million places at the same time. In fact, I was telling myself, it's time to get a camera, a CCTV in my home. so that I can also monitor with my eyes and connect it to my laptop, because oh my goodness, things are happening, mothers, while we are busy chasing this money. Our destinies, our children that are our future are being ravaged, and we have left them in the hands of things and people. You know, growing up, there was a popular question NTA used to share. Where is your child now? I think they were sharing it around 9 o'clock, or once it's 7, they start to share that message. Nobody does that anymore. Parents are at work, children are at home, all on their own. Some of us, our televisions are actually not even passworded. DSTV is open, all the channels open. Children are free to scroll from one channel to the next in your absence. There is no innocent child anywhere. I need to tell us mothers, there is no innocent child. Oh, my children are innocent, they cannot. I am telling you, I have had cases as a social worker that a pastor almost collapsed in my office because his children were practicing homosexuality, his boys, with their cousins, and he never believed that that could happen in his home. By the time we began to delve into the matter, it is that the man will go to bed at 8 o'clock. His kids are still in the sitting room watching television, and his mindset is, I am a pastor, so it must rub off on my children. They will not go there. They know that they are not supposed to. It's a sin. Who told you? Curiosity. Children are the greatest curious cats on earth. That thing that you say they should not watch is what they will see. This video threw me off balance. I am still yet to recover. I'm traumatized from what I watched. Siblings practicing incest and videoing it, probably with the phone that was left at home for them by their parents to either do an online class or so that they can monitor them. But why on earth will you even leave an Android phone that has a camera with children? In my house, the phone that is in the house is a box phone. These ones that have green screen. I cannot leave a mobile phone at home. If it must be a mobile phone, it must not be internet powered. It must not be able to. This one they are called touchlight phone. That's the one that parents should leave at home for their children. The one that uses touchlight, that has touchlight on it. No internet, no Facebook, no WhatsApp, no nothing. Only answer and make call. I don't know where to put my feelings this afternoon. It is dangerous what we are doing to the children. There are three things that parents have left their children to. Three things parents have left their children to. Number one, and I call them the 3 stumbling blocks to motherhood, because I know why I'm talking to mothers. Fathers are not my business. You know why I'm talking to mothers? Because we carry most of the pain. If a child is not good, it resembles the mother, whether we like it or not. It is the child that is good that resembles the father. The one that is bad, it is you, mom, you, yes, you that I'm talking to. The one that is bad resembles you. The one that is bad resembles me. The father never takes ownership of a bad child. That is why I am talking to mothers. I know some people will say, I'll talk to men too. I am sorry. Those angels are first ministry. So in the midst of our walking, we must know what we are doing to ensure that their lives are straight. And there are 3 stumbling blocks to motherhood right now in this 21st century. 3 stumbling blocks, and they are working day and night, going to and fro, ensuring that our work as mothers fails. Number 1, social media. Social media is taking the hearts of our children. And mothers, I don't know what we are doing. It's as if they are 10 steps ahead of us. You will find teenagers 24/7 they are on the phone that their parents bought. In fact, some parents, that the phones their children are using are even more sophisticated than the ones they use themselves. You will have a child that is a minor living in your house with a passworded phone. What is your problem? Are you not the buyer of the phone? Then you want to use your child's phone, you will tell her, hey, please help me to remove the password for a phone that you bought with your money. And a child that is living under your roof will be under your roof and be passwording their phone, and you are there. You don't know what is going on in their lives. Everything in a teenager's life, if you want to find out, open their phone, you will see it is there. The kind of friends they make, what they do with those friends, who they talk to, who they are chatting on, is there. 24/7 social media. Even parents are on social media, so they don't even know how to tell their own children to stop. It's alarming, it's frustrating, it's tiring. What is happening? If a child comes crying now, mommy, please don't disturb me, take my phone, go and play game. Number 2, house helps. House helps have taken over from parenting. Mothers don't even know if the scrotum inside the sacks of their children, their testicles, inside the scrotum of their boys. Some mothers don't know whether the eggs, the 2 testicles, whether they are complete inside the sac. Some mothers don't know. Because from the first day, mother-in-law came to the house, bathed the child until 2 weeks. Then the mother-in-law or the mother left, and then house help took over. Moms, let me tell you, bathing is a ministry. To bathe a child, as easy as it sounds, it's not just to bathe that child. Bathing is a ministry. It is what you carry that you will put upon that child. I, talking to you, spent a good number, see how wide my hand has gone, a good number of my years just taking care of children, because I don't do house help. It's not me. I know how much I cried for a child to come, and when they came, I will not go and relegate them to those who cannot help themselves. That's what I call house helps. People who cannot help themselves. You are trying to help the help, and you are giving the help what you're supposed to do. Those that have not finished helping themselves are the people who are helping you to raise your children. I don't know where to put my mouth. After the video I watched last night, my head is spinning. I don't know where to keep myself today. House helps are putting us in trouble. And I always tell people, I go back to the Bible, if your left hand causes you to sin, cut it off and throw it away. For it is better for you to enter the kingdom of heaven with one hand than to enter hellfire with 2 hands. If your house helps are giving you more trouble than the blessing, please cut them off and throw them away. For it is better for you to stay and manage with those children than for you to lose their entire destiny. For you to cut off or blow out their candle completely and then be the one crying. House helps have not given any help at all. I can count on one hand how many homes that house helps have helped. The ones that are good are very, very difficult to find. And then we leave our children at the mercy of house helps who have either molested them physically, sexually, and emotionally. And you are at the office without even knowing what has happened. How many videos on social media have been circulating on the ones that even put CCTV in their homes on house helps and what they have been doing, and yet they are still popular. And yet, I'm not against it. You can have house help, but please be in the house as the house is helping you. Be in the house as the house help is helping you in the house. Be there and know exactly what is happening. And for goodness sake, let no one beat your child. It is your duty as a mother. It's your duty. Let's bait them until when it is time for them to learn to bait themselves. You are the one to teach them how to bait themselves. Jesus Christ. What is happening to mothers? House help that has not finished learning how to bait herself. If you leave for work by 6 o'clock in the morning, raise your children to also wake up on time. If they go to bed on time, they can wake up on time. As you are baiting yourself, bait your children, dress them up and go to work. It's your ministry. It's your primary assignment. Teach them that no one should touch certain parts of their body, and they should also not touch each other's private parts. It is called private for a purpose. Look at 3 siblings committing incest and videoing it. Where is their parents? Where is the mother? Where is the father? But most, I'm still saying it, I prefer to call mother. I prefer to call mother because if the child is bad, it's your own property. It does not belong to the father in this African society. I'm still calling mother. Number 3 of our stumbling block to motherhood. Inability to listen and pay attention to your children. Some mothers are so busy, stressed up, tired, that when the child wants to speak, they say, I'm not ready. They will say, abeg, wait, after, tell me. Sometimes I'm also a culprit, but thank God my kids are grown. But still, that's another phase, because the teenage age is an age that you also have to pay attention or you lose them. And as I'm saying this on this video, I'm also talking to myself, because last night woke me up to consciousness. We need to wake up, mothers. Let's create time and listen to our children. Let's hear their voice. Let's pay close attention to both voice and body language. It is important to. A lot is happening. A lot is happening to our prized possessions, and we need to wake up. My heart is in pieces over what I saw last night. Mothers, please, these children are our primary assignment. Let's rise to the occasion. And I'm asking the question right now, what is your child doing right now? Do you know?